we go.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. And it's Bono in at the 5 down low.
You expect Tatum to be around that 40% mark from deep. Very reliable from 3.
Maxey against White. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Caden.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Brown finds White. Here's Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Cada. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Outside, Maxey drains the 3-pointer.
That's beautiful right there by Maxey. You can play him off the ball or on the ball. Tyrese will find a way to beat you.
Now here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good.
Well, you want to talk about upside. DJ Edgecombe has as much as anyone in this class, except for maybe the top pick, Cooper Flag. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now here's Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Maxey looking it over. Outside, George. And it's sent back by White. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Some solid defense from Maxey. Pass to Bona. Now Edgecombe launches a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And when Edgecombe is this set up, he usually is good to go. He'd rather shoot off the catch.
Now Hauser. White finds Hauser. To the inside. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Maxey. And stolen by White. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum passes to White. A 3 ball. Rebound by the 76ers. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, you can see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there, and part of that is the defense they were facing.
Now Edgecombe. After the missed 3 from Derek White. Edgecombe, no good. White the pass to Hauser. Fires from deep. And it's Bona with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's George. Pass to Edgecombe. 2 points. That one goes. Edgecombe's got 7 points in the game.
A supreme athlete. Edgecombe can blow through the contact.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Excellent D there from George.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Now Maxey. In the corner, it's Oubre. 6 to shoot. Pass to Edgecombe. And And a miss there on the triple. Celtics have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Hauser, the layup off target. The 76ers leading. There's the pick. Oubre bounce back. Here's Maxey. It's hauled in by Bryant.
He typically dominates that area of the floor and just didn't drop.
To the middle. It's tipped. Drives to the hoop. Now the 76ers on the break. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And look at the guard. Edgecombe getting up there for the hammer.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. White the pass to Keita. Brown feeling out a bit. Got a hand on it. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Oubre. There's the three. Rebound by the Celtics.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
No one covering. It's a tie ball game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. George sets a screen. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Here's Bona. He has yet to score. That one drops for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
White the pass to Brown. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Philadelphia, they've gone just a shade under 50% of the field. 5 of 11. Maxey kicks to George. Oubre, just 5 on the clock. And here's Maxey. Off target from outside.
And this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Brown outside. There's Tatum. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on George.
And how about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
Vucevic checked in for the Celtics. Richard comes in for Sam Hauser. The 76ers trail. Outside, Maxey hits it from three-point range. Maxey's got a couple of threes now in the first for the 76ers. To the right side. A wide open look here for Vucevic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now, here's Oubre. No scoring in this one. Here's Bona. Vucevic defending. Good work there as it goes. And the 76ers lead by 1. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
They set the pick. Here's Tatum. And another basket for Boston.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter. And his team is thriving as a result.
George with the screen on Pritchard. Here's Maxey. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Maxey's got his third basket of the night.
And that's the thing about Maxey. He is wiry strong. You see him there, absorb the contact, stay on balance, and finish.
Now here's Vucevic. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
It's stolen by Pritchard. To the paint. 6 feet out. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Bona's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pritchard against Maxey. Here's Bona. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Celtics with the lead. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Stolen by George. Pass to Oubre. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. '76ers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. And Tatum pulls it down.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
No good from outside. Grimes with it. And that one's good. Drummond. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. 1:22 left here in the opening quarter. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Hey, look, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Drummond with a screen on Pritchard. Maxey passes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Now, here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Maxey against Tatum. Maxey passes to Barlow. Now here's Drummond. Lock at 6. Here's Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers leading. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Barlow. Stolen by Tatum. And so it's P.J. Edgecombe making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity. Early
offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
They've got Vucevic. Peyton Pritchard out there with Tatum. And it's Shireman in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Now Grimes. Still yet to score. Here's Drummond. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Vucevic.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot even when the pressure is on.
Now here's Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Pritchard against Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. All 3 off the mark. Boston trailing. To the inside. Deflects the pass. From in close. Gets some room on the way in. And the bucket's good. Tatum's got 16.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Here's Maxey. For just the fourth time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Here's Tatum. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Pass to Barlow. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. Tatum, that's for 2. Tatum with another miss. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside Edwards. Here's Grimes. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Pritchard. The baseline jam. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Pritchard. Drummond working against Vucevic. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Derek White's checked in for Boston. Kelly Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. Edgecombe comes in for Edwards. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And here's Maxey. He's got 10. Pass to Edgecombe. And it's sent back by White. Over in the corner, Pritchard. And there's the drive. It's Drummond with the rebound. Philadelphia has gone 0-2 from deep in the center. Maxey against Pritchard. Oubre outside. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, good on the 3. Edgecombe's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Out to the right wing. Maxey against White. High post Vucevic. Over Drummond. Will not go. This is off the front iron. 76ers shooting 43% for the game. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
I love the determination of Tyrese Maxey. Has turned himself into a natural scorer, and he is always hunting the next bucket.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 16. Over Grimes. White wide open. He fires. Sinks the 3-pointer. White's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And so much attention goes to Tatum. Props to him for finding the open teammate.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Bona's checked in. Now here's Maxey. He's got 12. To the wing on the left. Now here's Oubre. Here's Grimes. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
Belongs to the 76ers. Quentin Grimes.
He hits the 2nd from the line. And he makes all 3.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Down low, here's Vucevic. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for Vucevic.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Pass to Grimes. Now Edgecombe. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Celtics making a switch here. Kate is checked in. Now here's Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
Pritchard against Maxey. Got it. Good job in the low post. Maxey's got 14 points for the game.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Queta, the pass to Brown. To the middle. And Queta gets it to go. Queta's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Maxey. And Grimes has it in the corner. Edgecombe with it. White's there. Pass to Maxey. That's tipped. Tatum against Oubre. Celtics passing it around. Brown wide open. He fires. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Bona. Rebound Boston. Queta's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. Sam Hauser's checked in for Jason Tatum. Paul George is checked in for Philadelphia. Up top, Maxey. He's got 14. Oubre, right side, hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Here's Maxey. Inside, Bona got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And this is why Maxey is so dangerous in pick-and-roll action. He is a dual threat to score or deliver.
Pritchard with the ball. He's covered by Maxey. From downtown, a shot by Pritchard, no good. The 76ers trail. Bounce pass Maxey. Beyond the arc. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Brown finds White. Back to Brown. And it's denied. And they're on the break. Here's George. Rebounded by Hauser. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Takes a 3. And it's Bona with the rebound. Bona's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now George, light covering. George in the post. Wide out. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It's so difficult for a defender not to fall for that kind of fake by Paul George.
The Celtics making a switch here. Shireman's checked in, and both free throws good for Paul George. Celtics trail by 4. Brown outside. Here's the screen to stop the run. Cash money, Brown with the tray.
A guy who shoots the 3 well, and without hesitation, defense can't afford to give Brown that much room.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Hauser with the ball, defended by George. Pass to Shireman. Now Hauser. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Edgecombe with it. He's picked up by White. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. to George. Launches it. Throws it from outside. George has got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Brown on the move. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in.
27,
There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. George with the steal. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
Oubre up top. Pass to Edgecombe. Puts up a deep 3. No good on that one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Over to the wing. Here's Walsh. They get the rebound. Got a piece of it. They get it back. There's Brown with the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Bonus got rebound number 9 now. 1 effort here tonight.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Maxey against Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got 10 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 2. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Looking at how the Celtics... And that is it for halftime.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. And Philadelphia has possession. The lead is 2. And so in the game for the 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Bona in at the 5 spot. 5 to shoot, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And I think what people love the most about Tyrese Maxey is the enthusiasm he plays with. He always seems to be smiling and having fun out there.
Maxey hits them both. The Celtics shooting reasonably well, 45%. Left side, Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got 16.
This is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
George against Tatum. Here's Maxey. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And if you're going to foul Maxey, you better hit him. He is going to be able to make shots through contact.
Here's Brown. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Just 5 on the clock. Fades away. Second shot opportunity. Cada's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 5. Bounce pass Maxey.
Unreal.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Here's White. Edgecombe with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. The shot will not fall. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. Pass to Tatum. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. White against Maxey. Outside, George. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Cada. Cada's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Outside Tatum. Over George. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The 76ers with another miss. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 7-point differential. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown the pass to Cada. And it's Hauser in the corner. Good on the triple. Hauser's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Stolen. Brown with it. 16 points for him. From 12 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good. And now just a 2-point 76ers lead. The 76ers shooting well. They're at 45%. There's a screen. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
For the lead, Paul George grabs the miss.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Down low. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
George with the screen on White. To the left side wing. George in the post. Guarded by Tatum. And it's George missing.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I love that decision from Maxey, playing very selflessly out there.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now Brown, who's got 20. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Bono's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside George. Drops in the tray. Now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Here's Hauser. And White kicks to Brown. Out to White. And here is Brown. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
And here's Maxey. He's got 22. In the corner, it's Oubre. Here's Edgecombe. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Tatum passes to Queta. And White kicks to Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown. The 76ers are gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Oubre outside. And here's Maxey outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Queta. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And it's easy to see that Brown continues to develop as a playmaker. His work paying off.
Vucevic checked in for Boston. Richard comes in for Sam Hauser. The 76ers also with a sub. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Unlike most young guards, Edgecombe would rather have it around the rim. Doesn't want to just chuck up Jays.
It's Vucevic, top of the key. And he banks in the layup. 9 points for Vucevic.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
76ers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. It's George on the wing. Over Tatum. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. Austin with the ball. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Brown against Oubre. Pass to Edgecombe. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
George. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown dishes to White. White setting the pick for Pritchard. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. From the line. The shot, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's Edgecombe. Down hard.
Watch out below. Woo!
And how about the raw athleticism of Edgecombe? He gets to the rim with ease.
Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Pritchard. Oubre for 3. Rebound Boston. Here's Pritchard. Still without a basket. Pass to Walsh. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes one. Leading the fast break. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists now in the game.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition. As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
And that one misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The 9-foot shot, and it's good off the back rim and in. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Outside, Maxey. It's Drummond, high post. Vucevic on him. Here's Grimes. From outside, off the mark. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now, here's Maxey. Fires for 3.
What a play! That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. Back to the action in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. We've got Peyton Pritchard. Vucevic is out there with Tatum. Then there's Harper. And it's Shireman in at the 2-guard. That's the Boston 5. Here's Maxey. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Grimes. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Maxey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Maxey's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that is Tyrese Maxey at his best, using that elite speed to find a way to get to the rim.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Tatum.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Maxey, no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Out to the right wing. Vucevic setting the pick for Pritchard. To take the lead, he lays it in. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Grimes. Here's Barlow. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And here's Maxey outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Here's Tatum. Takes it off the glass.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Maxey against Pritchard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, yeah, you're looking at one of the fastest players in the league. If Maxey has any daylight, he is going to be able to draw contact.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Bonus checked in, and he's good on the second.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Pass to Pritchard. Outside, White. And here's Brown outside. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Grimes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brown down low. Edwards there. He gets it in there. Brown's got 11 points here in just the second half. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Tatum, that's for 2. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 7th assist here tonight.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
It's stolen by Pritchard. Plays it in off the breakaway. Pritchard's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Grimes. To Maxey. 5 on the clock. It's blocked. Brown outside. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Tatum. Through contact. Tatum.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Pritchard against Maxey. It's stolen by Pritchard. Up top, Tatum. Bucket is good. That's now 32 points for Jason Tatum.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Maxey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic. That free throw, no good. The 76ers making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. So it's Boston now. 6-point lead. White with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Maxey kicks to George. Back to Maxey. From deep. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics leading by 6. Tatum down low. And it's Bona with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, they should be proud of how hard they played.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Now Maxey. George looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Off target from 3-point range.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Vucevic missing.
You have to defend the 3-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
A nice shot by George.
Yeah, that's where all that size that Paul George has as a wing really pays off.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Pritchard. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To Hauser. Back to Brown. That one falls. Brown's got 27 points.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
To the paint. And that one's good. Bona.
Assist.
And the 76ers lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Brown, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Maxey. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oubre with the steal. Now here is George. Hauser defending. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And George drops them both. The Celtics trail by 3. White down low. He's covered by Maxey. It's good!
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Maxey. Lays it in off the window.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Derek White, 12-footer, gets it.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Here's Bona. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Now here's Tatum.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
George with the screen on White. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Wow, Edgecombe making plays when his team needs it most.
Austin has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. It's off.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he plays with incredible determination. Want to is a skill, and he has
Oubre. And down goes the free.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
And it's sent back by George.
And look, you got to remember, Paul George originally made a name for himself in this league with his defense.
It seems like Brown always has something cooking, and he shows up big when they need him most.
Maxey against White. Off the glass.
The nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Here's Brown. Tatum down low. Working on George. The shot is off. Here's Philadelphia. 3-point lead. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. No stranger to the big moment. What a play there from Tatum.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there. It's the first. That will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Big time conversion there puts them up 3.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throw.
Here's White. Jacks up a 3. And he does not hit. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Tries to keep it alive, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this one up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.